We in here. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. I don't normally do stuff like this. Not this early in the Saturday, but we in here. We in here. It is Saturday. It is a beautiful day where I'm at. I'm hoping it is a beautiful day where you at. We got some comic book news. We're gonna talk comic books. We got some blood hunt news. We do got some blood hunt. We got some I don't want to call it necessarily action figure reveal because that ain't necessarily what that is. But we do have some. Can I say we got some superhero merch reveal? We do have some superhero merch reveal. Before we do that though, y'all already know how we get down. Like, share, subscribe, and everything like that. I'm hoping your Saturday is good. Mine is good. And we're gonna be using Marvel. What's going on, Groovy Fee? We're gonna be using Marvel. I believe truly that sharing is caring. If you know me, grow me. So I believe in sharing comic book news information. Ain't that right, Groovy? I believe in sharing comic book information. So we're gonna get into it. Without further ado, let's break this thing down. So we know we got Blood Hunt coming and everything like that, right? They got we got Blood Hunt 1 coming. Blood Hunt, that's everybody's talking about that. The bloodiest Marvel event ever on sale in May. Blood Hunt issues 1 through 5. That is what people are talking about. Ultimate Spider-Man 4, who is the Green Goblin. Folks are talking about that. Yeah, that's gonna be coming out. They got a variant cover with that. Who is the Green Goblin? Peter Parker's secret life starts spraying the edges of his personal life. J. Jonah Jameson and Ben Parker's pursuit of truth, or at least the news, stirs unrest with the world at large. So if you're checking for Ultimate Spider-Man, that's what you want to get into. They got Adventures Twilight, 5 of 6, Chip Zdarsky, Daniel Acuna. That's going to be coming out. 32 pages. Y'all Ultimate X-Men fans? I'm not. I can't even believe I said Ultimate X-Men like that because that just gave me a segue. Are these issues going to be a part of the Black Panther Legacy numbers? It's too close to Sunday. Jerence, you know I don't like lying to people. That is a great question, though. That is a great question. So here we go. Because y'all did ask that question. That's crazy. X-Men. You know, a lot of people have been talking about X-Men lately. I talked about X-Men on Wednesday. I don't know if I did a great enough job on talking about X-Men. I'm a huge X-Men fan though. I'm a huge X-Men fan. I'm a I'm a huge I'm a huge X-Men fan. Like I don't even want to do that. Like I don't want folks thinking I don't like the X-Men. No, I absolutely do. I like the X-Men. I like the X-Men. I like the X-Men. And contrary to some people, I ain't got no issues. Like comic books, action figures, animation. Y'all do what y'all gonna do with Rogue. Y'all complain how y'all gonna complain. It is what it is. I'm not from a comic book fan perspective. Yes, heterosexual, black man, whatever, African American man. I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed. And I really Eve L. Ewing is writing X-Men. She is. I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed. I was talking to D-Real last night and I was talking to Mr. Ray Smith. And I think it's something to be said. I think it's something to be appreciated. And I think it's something that gets overlooked. Am I a comic book fan? Yes. But what's the whole thing about reading comics? Makes comics enjoyable. It's not just the superhero aspect of it. You get to imagine, see yourself as a superhero. That's what that is. That's the appeal of it. I got quite a few X-Men action figures. Oh, My wife is a huge X-Men fan. We've completed the first class, the second class, giant size X-Men 1. We got those action figures, right? So we feeling good. I've been doing that for a minute though. I've been doing that for a minute, investing in merch, characters, whatever that don't look like me. No complaints whatsoever. How long have the X-Men been around? How old am I? I've been reading the X-Men since I was reading X-Men before I had any pubic hair. I was reading X-Men before I had pubic hair. It's something to be said about that. It's something to be said about that. Back, like I said, when the Beast was made, was straight human. I go back with it. By and large, and I don't know how certain people feel to a degree. The one, if you don't care about me and mine, I don't care about you and yours. I'm just gonna say it. If you're not trying to be empathetic, understanding, not trying to be empathetic and understanding about you. I'm tired of reading stuff and I ain't in it. I'm tired of reading stuff and I ain't in it. I've been doing that for years as a comic book fan. And if you a black comic book fan, you have too. You ain't complaining. You like good stories. You like great stories. You like great artwork. You read it. Well, damn, it's 2024. If we can be sympathetic, empathetic, understanding of this, that, and the damn third, then we can't be sitting up here and acting completely oblivious to what every damn demographic got going on. And by and large, when you look at how they getting ready to roll out the X-Men in the summer, ain't a damn thing changed. The more things change, the more they stay the same. And I'm not the only person that feel that way. I'm not, that's crazy. I'm not the only person that feel that way. I am not. There are quite a few comic book fans that feel that way in regards to what the X-Men have going on for the summer. They do have more than just the 3 titles. That they got Eve Ewing's Exceptional X-Men. So here we go. She's writing Exceptional X-Men. There's 2 established characters in that comic: Emma Frost and Kitty Pryde, or Kate Pryde. That's it. You give it E. Now, I bought Photon. I did. Had some conversations with some other social media influencers in regards to that particular comic run by Eve Ewing. 4 issues, five issues. Okay. Black Panther, Dr. Eve Ewing. Bought it, cheering hard for it, had Rock With Me Nation members writing in and support it. It's still some gray. Somebody just said last night that comic run is canceled. From what I've heard, it's still supposed to be ongoing. But is it now? If she's writing Exceptional X-Men, do we really believe Dr. Eve Ewing is writing 2 titles, 2 ongoing titles? Here's why I'm keeping up with this stuff. Ultimate Black Panther. We got that out already. Ultimate Black Panther 3. That's going to be coming out real soon. We got to check that out. I mean, gonna be looking for that. Gonna be looking for that. So we got Dr. Eve Ewing's Exceptional X-Men. That's going to be coming out. I cannot tell you that I'm necessarily a fan. I can't even tell you, even though the Queen is writing it, that I'm gonna be picking it up. Like I said, it ain't but 2 established X-Men over there, and that's Emma Frost and Kitty Pryde. Am I really a diehard Emma Frost fan? All I'm gonna say is this: just because I got the action figure, don't get it twisted. Just because I got the action figure, do not get it twisted. Let's keep the party rolling though, because it's more comics coming on. X Factor is making a return. X Force is also making a return to the X-Men universe. So we're gonna see what that's gonna look like. Keeping the party rolling. We got Jared. We got 5 people in here. So that's what's going on with the X-Men. Like I said, everybody, well, not gonna say everybody. The Krakoa era is over. The Krakoa era is over. And when I look at what they gave me, I talked about this before. They got this big old cover. Storm is getting her own comic book. Yes, we're gonna be rocking with that. Storm is getting her own comic book. We will definitely be rocking with that. Big cover. I guess it's a joining cover. The only other mutant I see is Gateway. And when I say the only other mutant I see, it's Gateway. There's a lot of mutants on this cover. I see one Brood. I see Forge, Native American. I'm thinking that's Jubilee, Asian American. Did I say Gateway? Gateway. And Aurora Monroe. And Professor Xavier is once again in the wheelchair. Oh, what's going on, Great? What's going on? Where's all the black mutants? And that is the $25 question. Where are all the black mutants? Even, and I knew somebody wasn't gonna have a problem with it. And I just want to say, man, golly, man, y'all be making stuff too easy. A team that's in New Orleans. Rogue is leading a team that's in New Orleans, and that's the Big Easy. Rogue and Gambit, Wolverine, Jubilee. That's the Big Easy. Okay. Anybody watch NCIS? New Orleans? CCH Pounder's on that show, if I'm not mistaken, if they haven't killed off a character. That's New Orleans. Well, ain't Mardi Gras in New Orleans? This is where Marvel Comics misses a prime opportunity to do something that could move their industry, their comic book, to the next level. What takes place in New Orleans? It's a football team in New Orleans. And Marvel, by and large, it's not like DC. It takes place to a degree in the real world. Well, the New Orleans Saints are in the Marvel universe. 616 Comics, the New Orleans Saints are in New Orleans. Mardi Gras is in New Orleans. You know what else is in New Orleans that if people will really see, I don't like doing this. Well, actually, I do. If we really talking diversity, you know what else is in New Orleans? Every year. Every year. It's the Essence Film Festival. Yes, every year, black folks go to New Orleans for more than just Mardi Gras. They go for Essence. Yes, they do. They go. They hang out in everything. Stars, black stars converse to New Orleans. Which Marvel editor-in-chief isn't aware of that? Which black social media influencer isn't aware? I'm not going to ask no white social media influencer, no white comic book reviewer, because I know damn good and well they don't know. But we supposed to be making money. Well, that's a nice little tie-in right there. Y'all know there's some good coffee. I got raspberry vanilla. Y'all want some? Yeah, no. Yes, Mr. Theo, I've seen NCIS, New Orleans. It was one of my favorites. Yeah. We got Bow Wow on that show. You ain't got Bow Wow in this comic book. And folks will make all the excuses for it in the world in regards to the comic book. All I'm going to say is this, is that X-Men team, that particular team, because you can say whatever you want to. That particular team, that X-Men team, that one that's in New Orleans, that should not be the all-white team, and it is. Shouldn't be. That shouldn't be the all-white team. It is. That shouldn't be. Actually, if you was gonna have a black team, that should have been the team that if it wasn't halfway black, all black, mostly black, you should have definitely had the New Orleans team. The Alaska team, we don't really do the cold like that. Yeah, I know D-Real up there and everything. We won't really. The Chicago team. Y'all be like, Theo, you making too much of it. No, I ain't making nothing of it. No, they depending on my money. I ain't depending on theirs. You ain't nobody colored. Ain't nobody colored on the New Orleans team. I want to see it. Whoa, wait. I want to see it, but I feel like Marvel Comics has a racist problem with their black character. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going. All I know is Sync. We built up Sync during the Krakoan era. Built him up real nice. I would think that having built up that character the way that he was built up, no differently than Aurora was built up, you would want to keep those fans of his aware of where that character is going to be at. We don't know. Well, as I stated the other day, Prodigy is playing a role in Dead X-Men. You got Dead X-Men out. You got people invested in Dead X-Men. You're publishing Dead X-Men. I would think you would want folks that are buying Dead X-Men, because you got Cannonball in there, you got Frenzy in there. You will want those fans to know. We've seen this with Alpha Flight. When Alpha Flight came to an end, hey, you can find these Alpha Flight members here. You can find these Alpha Flight members there. Well, where am I going to find Frenzy at? Because that's who I'm checking for. I'm not checking for Cyclops. I've checked for Cyclops. If I can tell you, I turned 56 in April. I've been checking for Cyclops for probably 50 years. I'm not checking for Cyclops no more. I'm checking for Joanna Carter. That's who I'm checking for. Ricky Gibson would be a problem in the 616. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So we got Deadpool, all new ongoing series. It'd be nice if they told us when this was coming out. Deadpool, Cody Ziegler. This is coming out in the near future. Retailers, consumers, please require regarding foil pricing. And mind you, I'm getting this information from right here. So if you're visiting your local comic book store, make sure you get this, pick these up. It's nice to know what's coming out. That way you ain't got to be stressing. Trapped in the 616 for good. Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider. Welcome to New York. Gwen truly becomes a Ghost Spider when she moves full-time to the universe. Well, Gwen Stacy died years ago, but why did she leave Earth 65? Why aren't the other spiders supposed to know she's here? Why isn't she supposed to suit up? And who will get hurt when she does? Got some stuff going on. Definitely got some stuff going on. I see we got one person in here and everything like that. That's a shame, because they gonna miss this. They gonna miss this right here. I'm being so petty. So I bought this for a reason. Quite a few, actually. I had it once before, not on this level. Did not have it on this level before, but I did have it. And y'all know I'm a Marine. Hey, Mr. Theo, hey, Mr. Theo, text just missed that last message. I wanted to say I believe Marvel has a racist problem. You know, I try and be one of them things where I try and give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're just not aware. But I got this thing right here. Y'all know, proud Marine Corps veteran. I am proud of the Marine Corps. And y'all know, proud of John Stewart, Marine, Green Lantern and everything like that. He is a Green Lantern. Brightest day and blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lanterns. Like anybody ever had a Green Lantern ring before? What you got, Theo? I'm proud of this little puppy right here. I am. You know, stuff make me feel good. And I think my wife is starting to feel some type of way. And when I say feel some type of way, she like, he don't ask for much. I don't. Don't ask for much. Don't go anywhere. She be like, babe, what can I get you? Babe, you already got it. You already got it. But yeah, man, I'm a huge Green Lantern fan. I am. Jeff Johns has been doing his thing with the Green Lantern. He absolutely has. It's nice right there. It's nice. I'm thinking maybe, something else was going on in my life because I am a Green Lantern fan. I am. And I was thinking about maybe I need to get me the Green Lantern battery. I do. But then if I got the Green Lantern battery, I'm gonna have to do something else because I don't think I got enough money to do what I need to do based on what I got in my hand right now. Because I wouldn't just be able to get the Green Lantern power, the Green Lantern battery. No, I'd do something else. Y'all like, Theo, what you looking at? I wish when I opened it up, y'all seen that glow. Remember when Samuel Jackson, he opened briefcase, had that yellow glow in his face and everything. I wish when I opened this up, you see like a little green glow. But y'all ain't got that. Y'all ain't got that. This here is beautiful. I ain't lying. This beautiful. It actually look a lot better than what I thought it was gonna look. It does. It does. It look a whole lot better than what I thought it was. It do. It do. I know y'all like, Theo, what is it? I'm gonna hold it up like this. It's nice though. It's nice. Mm-hmm. Y'all ready? Where are my manners? Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Theo, you got the power ring? Yeah. I was in my feelings because y'all know how I like John Stewart, Green Lantern. Y'all know how I rock with John? Right. Well, I ain't really want to pay what they really wanted us to pay for John Stewart as a Green Lantern action figure. I ain't really want to do that. So what I said to myself was, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. And the sad part about it is this. Wow, this is the back of the ring. So you can make the ring wider if you need to. I'm not finna do that because that wasn't my game plan. If I want this is my ring finger. So this is as far as it goes up without me stretching it. It would be something that I put right here. So if I'm gonna wear these rings, which I'm not, it would go on my pinky finger because I'm not gonna stretch the ring. It ain't that serious. But that is what that is there yonder right there. Keep up with these notes. Today is my birthday. I see what my gift. Hey, I was good with it, Gray. I was good with it. I was good with it. I was good with it. Yeah. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. You know me. I'm a Green Lantern fan. This is my way of showing support for my brother, John Stewart, and especially all the Earth-based Green Lanterns, because that's what The Green Lantern Corps is all about. Earth. We got the Sinestro ring. We got the White Lantern ring, the Black Lantern ring, the Blue Lantern ring, or the Indigo Lantern ring, the Blue Lantern ring, the Green Lantern ring, the Star Sapphire ring, the Red Lantern ring, and the Orange Lantern ring. So yeah, before when I had these, they were all made out of plastic. This is more metal. I actually like this setup better. So yeah. Theo, what you gonna do? So you know I got my John Stewart sitting up there. So I'm gonna sit them up there with John Stewart. Sit them up there with John Stewart. Happy birthday, absolutely happy birthday, Gray. And may you have many more. So yeah, I got that. Now I'm gonna do something that's a little bit risque. And like I said, you got to be tuning in. You got to be tuning in, because if y'all not tuning in, you're not gonna get this stuff. Trying to make sure I can do something here that's not gonna get me in trouble. Trying to do something here. So I'm gonna come in and zoom in like this one. You can see it. This is the Power Girl upper torso. You see the little circle right there. Come in. You should be able to see that. Take my brother's advice. Be real. So you should see that. Oh, there we go. So you should see where the chest is cut out right there. But that's the Power Girl upper torso from Metaverse Customs. I will be repainting that and using it on whatever action figure, female action figure I'm going to use that on. Yes, absolutely. I do have some more custom upper torsos, but this is the one, because this one is actually, you can see the clothing detail. Not trying to get in trouble, anything like that. The other ones I would have to paint. But custom upper torsos, shout out to Metaverse Customs. He made it do what it do. That's definitely going to help. Spider-Man, Shadow of the Green Goblin. That's coming out. They got that on the way. Another Spider-Man title. Don't necessarily know if I need that. Let me see. The Immortal Thor 9. Roxxon presents Roxxon. I did not know that Roxxon needed a comic book tie-in. I did not know that. Roxxon presents, from the pages of Immortal Thor, the Roxxon age of comics begins. I had no idea. That's what I had no idea we needed that. I didn't know who was asking for that. I did not know. We got Kid Venom. Did y'all ask for Kid Venom? Anybody asked for a Kid Venom comic book? Did it sound like a good idea? Who pitched it? Doesn't Eddie Brock already have a son? Haven't we done this already? See if I got this right. Kid Venom, Japan, 977. Kid Venom has made his presence known to the evil symbiotes, taking people and creatures hostage. But who else has their eye on Kentaro and his symbiote? I had no idea. Symbiote Spider-Man, 2099. Somebody asked for that? Grace say, nope. I'm just asking a question. The Spectacular Spider-Man. Spider-Man. The Spectacular Spider-Man. This comic involves Peter and Miles, surprising anyone who knows Peter Parker, but probably not those who know Miles Morales. The Spider-Man have been keeping up their weekly meetup at the Coffee Bean. Sadly, that hasn't given them any insight into the machinations of the Jackal. So I'm guessing the Jackal is going to be the lead protagonist in this story. So yeah, the Spectacular Spider-Man, not to be confused with Spider-Man. And Edge of the Spider-Verse presents to you Star Spider, not to be confused with Star Panther. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I'm bringing it in just like this. This is Star Panther. And what we're looking at, your neighborhood can be a few blocks long, or it can be the size of an entire space station. Star Spider slings through the stars in her silk ship, helping those in need, whipping through alien cityscapes. Don't miss the coolest new spider hero to grace the comics page. Also, in that issue, Web Weaver, don't know who that is, returns. One of the coolest new characters of the Spider-Verse is back, kicking butt, taking names, and looking good while doing it. Star Spider. Wow. Theo. Somebody gonna have to do a review on that one first. Jackpot, Black Cat. That's actually already out. MJ, Mary Jane, has taken on the superhero alias of the Black Cat. I'm gonna say of the of Jackpot. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. It's already out. Anybody checking that? Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. You know, it's almost one of them things where I want to say Marvel Comics need to just stop associating with Marvel Studios, because Marvel Studios kind of messed up Quicksilver. It is. So let's do this with the Wizard and his Frightful 400. Hot, not to be confused with the Frightful 4, the Frightful 400. Hot on their trails, the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are scrambling to separately unravel the mystery of the Wizard's new arsenal and new motivations. But when the investigation brings the twins together again, will they be able to put their differences aside long enough to take down an enemy who wants to tear them apart forever? You know what? I like Quicksilver in Uncanny X in Uncanny Avengers. I did. I can't tell you I'm gonna be checking for this. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Whatever happened to the Star Panther character? I'm gonna say, you know, the writer that was writing that story, he still lived. He's still living. He's still living. He's still living now. He's still living. You just ain't in that universe no more. All them characters still living. Just ain't in the universe. Black Widow and Hawkeye. Black Widow has a symbiote. Everybody got a symbiote. You get a symbiote. You get a symbiote. You get a symbiote. Feel like I'm at an Oprah Winfrey show. Everybody got a symbiote. Black Widow, with tensions between Black Widow's symbiote and Hawkeye. Not between Black Widow, her symbiote. Symbiote got an attitude with Hawkeye. Put Clint's life in danger. Natasha will have to decide where her loyalties lie and what she's willing to do to prove it. Meanwhile, Clint's enemies are moving in fast and their uniforms seem awfully familiar. I'm not checking for that. I'm not. Miss Marvel, Mutant Massacre. I'm sorry. Miss Marvel, Mutant Menace. Now that Kamala is very notably and very publicly in X-Men and X-Man, she is attracting all sorts of attention. And you know who uses attention as currency? That's right. It's the return of the X-Men's old media mogul mastermind, Mojo. Miss Marvel and Mojo. I don't like Mojo. I ain't never liked him as a character. I like Longshot, but I ain't never liked Mojo. I've never. So Mojo and Miss Marvel. She still has her embiggening powers, by the way. So shout out to Marvel Comics for keeping that consistent. We got the new Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider Final Vengeance, issue 2. There's a new spirit of vengeance in town, and he's looking to run the place. What if Venom? Are y'all tired of Venom? Did the T'Challa ever get the symbiote? Because I remember Eric getting it in one of the Black Panther comics. Nah, he did. Eric did get it. Marvel Gods. Fall of the House of X, 4 or 5. I'm checking that out, by the way. I am following the Fall of X. They haven't got issue 4 yet. I am picking it up. It ain't bad. Rise of the Powers of X, 4 or 5. It ain't got there yet. It ain't bad. The story ain't bad. I just don't like where we're inevitably going to wind up heading. I don't like the conclusion of the story. I don't like the outcome of the story. Let me just say that. I love the Krakoan era. I would have loved to have seen them keep, I don't want to necessarily say keep doing it. Didn't want to see it come to an end. And then this is the problem. I don't know what you do after that. Like, I don't know. As somebody alluded to last night, and I don't know if they feel comfortable with me mentioning their name, Eve Ewing has not had extended runs on comic books. She hasn't. Okay, well, what are we going to do with the Exceptional X-Men? You only got 2 characters there that anybody know about. Is it going to get to 12 issues? It doesn't get to 12 issues, it's going to get canceled, right? If it gets canceled, we know Emma going to find a home. We know Kitty Pryde going to find a home. What are we doing with the 3 new characters that they just created? Nothing. Okay, well, Gentle wouldn't have been better served in that comic. If it's about the LGBTQ+, why wasn't Prodigy in that comic? And these are characters that they spent time developing for the past 4 to 5 years. I don't even know what to say, because I'm like, damn, did y'all set her up for failure, or did she set herself up for failure? Because damn, Dr. Eve Ewing, she needed them. She needed some established characters. She needed some well-established characters. And I get it. She's a woman. So you're giving her Emma Frost, strong-minded woman, telepath. I get it. She's a woman. You give her Kate Pryde, even though she's referred to as Kitty Pryde, strong-minded woman. I get it. Nothing wrong. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You trying to guarantee success. You don't introduce 3 new damn mutants for no damn reason whatsoever. Not when you got a plethora of them that you use coming right out of the Krakoan era, and you just not gonna do nothing with them. Nevertheless, we got Fall of the House of X, The Avengers. My brother D Real and I are picking that up. That's gonna be Avengers 12 and Avengers 13. Just to let y'all know, y'all see our boy right there involved in the fight against a Stark Sentinel. So while we have not, by and large, seen T'Challa get involved in the Fall of X outside of that Wolverine comic book, in Avengers, we can expect to see T'Challa make it do what it does. Then we got Magneto, Resurrection. Resurrection of Magneto. It's a 4-issue limited series. That's going to be nice. The master of magnetism has returned to the world, but it's not the world he left, nor is Magneto the same man who left it. Has death changed him for the better or the worse, or the worse? And when he sees what Orchis has done to mutant kind, will it change him again? Dead X-Men 4 of 4. I'm collecting this. the dead X-Men are hunting Moira McTaggart. And there's a rogue Moira McTaggart out there that's on her way to find the first Moira so she can start her life cycle all over again. And this Moira McTaggart is a badass. She ain't playing the radio. She ain't. Well, Dead X-Men 4-4. I like this. Prodigy, Dazzler, Frenzy, Cannonball, and Jubilee have gone farther and have risked more than any X-Men team before. Now, at the end of everything, the final fate of Krakoa rests on these 5 mutants. Will the dead X-Men save the seed of the future or kill it before it can even be planted? Checking that out. Picking it. Well, Resurrection of Magneto and Dead X-Men on my pull list. So I will be getting those. Professor Film Fan, what's going on? Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much. Chad Kinsler, what's going on? Yeah, we in here. Just taking a break, making sure we keep each other aware of what's going on so we don't miss out on upcoming comics. You probably want to put X-Men 33 on your pull list. I would recommend that you put X-Men 33 on your pull list so that you, at the very least, if you're not following the Krakoan era, you can get the last couple of issues of the Krakoan era because that matters. X-Men Forever, 2 of 4. I can't even say I started collecting this. They got Cable 3 or 4. I'm not doing that. The Invincible Iron Man. Tony, new suit of armor is made out of Mysterium. Don't know if he's going to keep this suit of armor once the X-Men are done with the Krakoan age. It would be nice. Marvel, Hasbro, Marvel Legends. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Invincible Iron Man 17. Tony Stark's greatest accomplishment may have just become the world's most advanced coffin. Trapped within a deactivated armor, Tony must face down his demons and his legacy. Can Iron Man escape, or will mutant-kind Hulks die along with him? That's Invincible Iron Man 17, which is a Fall of Mutants tie-in. It is. What else we got here? Weapon X-Men, not doing that. X-Men 97. Yes, they do have a comic book to back up the animated series. X-Men 97, issue 2 of 4, Sabretooth Strikes. So if y'all want to pick that up, y'all can check out that. We got Sabretooth 4, Wolverine 47. Laura King must escape the clutches of the savage Sabretooth. That's a female. Will Victor Creed's weapon spell the end for Logan? Yes, they do have a female Sabretooth. Looking at what they got going on here. I'm just going to bring this up one more time. This is nice. Keeps you abreast of what's going on, what you need to get. Wolverine, Madripoor Knights, not doing that. Giant Size, The Incredible Hulk, we're not doing that. We got The Amazing Spider-Man 47. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. Can somebody let the folks at Marvel know? Folks really don't feel, ain't nobody really checking for Ben Reilly like that. Nobody. He was better. The Scarlet Spider, you should just stop right there. You should have just stopped right there. I know Chasm got an action figure. Nobody's checking for that. I know Halloween's Eve, Hallow's Eve. I know she got an action figure. Nobody's checking for that. They not. Ain't nobody checking for either one of them action figures. Nobody's checking for a story that they in. I'm just telling you. The scuttlebutt, the talk. Ain't nobody checking for them. Peter Parker versus Ben Reilly, Amazing Spider-Man 48. Spider-Man finally gets a rematch. Meanwhile, what is going on with Norman Osborn? Only 2 issues left until Amazing Spider-Man 50. Anybody care? Spider-Boy. Bailey Briggs has found his way back to the woman who created him, and the lives of his new family hang in the balance. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about no Spider Boy. I ain't heard it. I ain't heard nobody checking for that. Spider Woman 6. This not the sister. Okay. Superior Spider-Man. We know who that is. Spider-Punk 3 or 4. Spider-Punk is a 4-issue limited series. Just when Hobie and Spider-Man think they have everything under control, chaos comes courting control. As the heroes regroup, will their amped up gear be enough? I'm sorry, the new Spider-Man does what? He gets his Spider-Man. 4-issue limited series. That's crazy. Venom 32, Carnage, not checking for that. Captain America, not checking for that. Moon Knight, not checking for that. Vengeance of the Moon Knight 4, not doing that. Night Thrasher, 3 or 4. So Night Thrasher is a limited series. Don't know how we didn't see that one coming. Night Thrasher versus Silhouette. In the wake of his battle with the OG, that's Rage, Night Thrasher is caught between the forces of law and order and some of his oldest and closest friends. Dwayne must find a way to keep Harlem from exploding into violence, even if it costs him everything. The most I'm hoping for is a new Night Thrasher action figure and a Silhouette, maybe a Night Thrasher Silhouette 2-pack with the new Night Thrasher. No, I'm not checking. No, but I am collecting, so I guess money is finna come down. That series is only 4 issues long. Captain Marvel 7. Why she look like a drum major? No, for real. Why her new costume got her looking like a drum major? Like she looked like she's more of a member of a band than a member of a superhero team. I ain't saying. Fantastic Four 19. Ever since Marvel got rid of the Fantastic Four when they were trying to save money, it has been hard for me to get back into the Fantastic Four. Blade 10. Now, shout out to Mr. Brian Hill. He has let it be known that Blade will be an ongoing series, so thank you so much for that. Blade versus the Adana, round 2, fatality. The Adana already ruthlessly defeated Blade once, but after honing new vampiric powers and gathering the army of the dead, Blade is ready for a rematch. At stake, the fate of every soul on Earth. Got Doctor Strange 14. I'm not really a fan of that. I'm going to keep up with these notes. Let's see here. Is that Marvel's previews? Yes, Marvel free previews, issue 29. Yes, that is exactly what we got going on. Yes. Great question. That is what we're doing. Diabolical. What's going on, Diabolical? Yes, it is a great day to be a Steelers fan. I'm excited. The only way Pittsburgh can make me even more excited than what I am right now is if they go ahead and get Justin Fields. Folks be like, Theo, why would you want Justin Fields as opposed to a quarterback in the draft? You know what? I'm a football fan. I've been on a radio show talking football. Here's why. Russell Wilson is on a 1-year contract. He is. I expect Russell to go out there and make it do what it's going to do this upcoming season. I do. You got him for 1 year. Where he at? Are you really going to pay that price tag year 2? Are you really going to? Even if you trying to do that and Russell helps the Steelers out. Russ is 35. 35. And the AFC North is one of the most violent divisions in all of professional football. Let's go ahead. Myles Garrett is in that division. The Baltimore Ravens are in that division. I don't think we need to mention any Baltimore Ravens name defensively. That defense is there. The Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, well, ain't that the team Montez Burfict used to play for? Okay. So everybody over there like knocking folks out. So you need, and you don't have one. Russell Wilson is the only quarterback on the roster. Well, we're not finna sign another veteran that's older than Russell Wilson, right? So you got to get somebody, a veteran, younger than Russell Wilson. He right there. Because what you finna do? You finna hope you can find one in the draft? Pittsburgh, you come out better. Go get Justin Fields. Even if Russ shows out in 2024, let Justin learn behind him. Did we not see what Green Bay did in the playoffs this year? If he got to sit behind, because he's on his rookie contract, if he got to sit behind Russ for 2 years, let him sit behind Russ. You got your quarterback right there. You've seen every day, take all the snaps, learn from a perennial NFL Hall of Famer. So when he finally does step on the field, he ain't got no excuses. He's ready. He's good to go. Go get Justin Fields. I'm not saying that as a person of color. I'm saying that as somebody, you only got one quarterback. You do not want to turn over. Russ got to miss a game for whatever reason. You don't want to turn that to somebody who is a rookie. That's an L. You're going to lose that game. Okay. You don't want to turn that over to somebody who's not as mobile as Russell Wilson, right? Right. That's an L. Man, if y'all don't go get Justin Fields, stop making it hard. Stop making it hard. I'm not telling you to go get Justin Fields if you still got Kenny Pickett. That's not the conversation piece for today. It's not. But Kenny gone. Kenny gone. Help Chicago out. You don't need them draft picks like that. And because if that's what you're thinking, oh, well, we need that 3rd round draft pick. No, you don't. That 3rd round pick is not as valuable as the quarterback that's backing up Russell Wilson. The quarterback that's there was supposed to be some quarterback competition, right? Right. Well, who you gonna bring in that's gonna compete with Russ? Y'all better go get Justin Fields and stop playing. Keep up with these notes. Y'all had me going on. Yeah, my brother Gray got the happy birthday. So many comments in short runs now. I've completely cut back. Yes. I think me and you were talking about that last night, Chad, how they short runs, like they don't mind short runs for real, for real. Anyway, they got the sensational She-Hulk. And just to let y'all know, I've got this for my sensational She-Hulk. These two sculpts right here. Going to be painting these with the white t-shirt, white tank top, and everything like that to make my She-Hulk look like she's supposed to. And if you have the She-Hulk action figure, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's not do all that. Daredevil 8, special oversized issue, marking 60 years of Daredevil. You think we ever gonna get a double-sized issue of Black Panther marking 60 years of Black Panther? Oh, do we know what's going on with the guy who was fired before X-Men 97 debut? That is a great question. So, great question. Don't mind talking about it. Jumped off into it. Thank you so much for that, Diabolical, because this allows me to speak on it a little bit more, to give it that that it needs. So here's what wind up happening in regards to the brother that was over there. So let me make sure I get back to these notes. And I'm just going to say that as far as I'm concerned, my opinion regarding the situation is that they did the brother wrong. And shout out to Planet Fanatics. He did chime in yesterday and let it be known that they knew the brother had an OnlyFans account when they hired him. So that was nothing new. They already knew he had an OnlyFans account, which I felt like was something that was going on because of how he responded. We've been terminated before and everything like that. We get fired from jobs, but X-Men 97 is something big, something to be proud of. You would have thought that he was going to wish them the best. No, that's not what happened. Buddy scrubbed his social media account clean of any type of X-Men 97 affiliation. And to me, that was just telling in and of itself, because that meant to me he was mad. Yes, DeMayo, Bo DeMayo. That tells me he was mad. You got something that's coming out. You put a lot of hard work into it. At the very least, proud of it. You know what I'm saying? You want to let folks know, hey, this is my work. He didn't give two damns. That means he was mad. 38 hot, pissed. Well, folks get hurt first. For somebody to be mad, you have to have done something to offend them, something to have harmed them, whether it be physical, whether it be emotional, whether it be financial. You have to have done something to make them, because before we get mad, we're sad, we're hurt, we're offended. That's what he did. Well, if you do the digging, you fired him because he had an OnlyFans account. You already knew he had an OnlyFans account. He trying to figure out why you firing him, because this public knowledge. Well, as I said before, he represents two distinct demographics. He checks off two boxes. We've all been bosses. We've all hired people. We've all fired people. We've been supervised before. So we're not going to act like that. We know we've gotten fired before. We've been hired before. We know what a valid reason is. We know what's not a valid reason. So what's the reason? Because Marvel ain't came out and told you. They just said he gone. They've left it up to you to speculate as to why he got fired. Because if they felt like they had a good enough reason, a la Jonathan Majors, they would come out and say it. He just gone. He gone for what? Oh, it's an OnlyFans account? So here's what you just told me. I can't do what other folks do, which by and large has always been a known thing when it comes to the Black community. You can't do what everybody else can. I'm pushing back against that. We taking Black back in 2024. So we gonna do whatever in the hell we want to damn do. Mr. Bo DeMayo, this is me, Theo B, supporting you. That was dead ass wrong. dead ass wrong. Now watch this. This is the question. This is the quandary that I find myself in right now. Did not know about you until Marvel released you. You are a brother though. You are a brother. So how do I show my alignment with you? Now, mind you, previously, beforehand, before I knew of Mr. Bo DeMayo personally, professionally, I wasn't gonna watch X-Men 97 because it's about recast T'Challa. But now that we're here, and as far as I'm concerned, they did him dirty. Well, how do I show my support for him? I don't F with X-Men 97. If anything, what I should do, what we should do, is keep up with his whereabouts to see where he's going to land next. Because he's going to land somewhere. The brother's talented. Let's see where he's going to land next. Keep each other abreast of where he's going to land next and see about supporting his next endeavor. But as it stands right now, Marvel Studios is prepared to make money off of him, off of his hard work, after having thrown him to the side like trash. So that's what we have going on with him. New Night Thrasher suit would be new. Yeah. What's going on, Afro? What's going on? Yes, Fields would be a great addition. Here, and let me say this, and I'm gonna spin it back. I have been following Justin Fields ever since Georgia started recruiting him. Here's what I've come to know, observe, I'm gonna say observe about Justin Fields. And it's something that we as a community, as a people, need to look at in regards to our children, our boys and our girls, especially at the quarterback position. Now, those of y'all know, played football in high school, football official, going back. The thing that I've noticed, and I think quite a few of us have noticed it, we just don't put it on the forefront of our brain. When you go to see these little kids play, if you look at the black child, now this is an uncomfortable conversation, but it's also a true conversation. When you look at the black child that's at quarterback, if they've got that black child at quarterback, 9 times out of 10, that black child is the fastest person on that team. If that black child has somewhat of an arm and is faster than everybody else, they got that black child at quarterback. You know they're doing that black child more harm than good playing quarterback. Why? They're not teaching that child to read the field. The RPO, run, pass, option, operates on one side of the field. It does not allow, or it does not teach a quarterback to read the entire field. Well, Justin Fields, that was the offense he was running in high school. Now, that's a problem for me as a black football fan, because I understand what it's going to take for him to be, watch this, successful, not at the next level. The next level is college. You can get away with that, college. The next level is the NFL. And in the NFL, what do they like to tell you? Well, everybody's fast in the NFL. What do they like to tell quarterbacks? That window of separation between the receiver and the DB for you to put that ball out? Yeah, that's not there. What did I tell you? Ain't this defensive ends running 4.40s? What did I tell you? It ain't got nothing to do with your speed when you get to the pro. Yeah, speed is nice, but you better have this. I don't think anybody, Peyton Manning, who we think that is? They was talking about Peyton Manning being a great quarterback when he was at Tennessee. That had nothing to do with his athletic ability. It didn't. Y'all know it. I know it. Those of us that are of this age that remember the Tennessee Volunteers back then, everyone talking about that. Peyton Manning. Oh, he played with the Indianapolis Colts. Are we really talking about his athleticism? Here we go. That last year he was with the Denver Broncos and they won the Super Bowl. Well, we know who the most physically imposing quarterback in that Super Bowl was. It was Cam Newton. We know that. Who was the smartest one in the Super Bowl? Okay, well, my mindset, you give me a young black child, male, female, playing the quarterback position, and they fast as hell, I'm teaching that child how to read the whole damn field. I'm teaching that child how to break down defensive coverages no differently than Peyton Manning knows how to break down defensive coverages. And do you know why? Because once that child learns, and I've done this with both young men and young women alike. Once that child knows how to break down defensive coverages, there's nothing that defense can do with that child. That child got the arm strength to throw that ball the length of the field. So you better not walk up. You better disguise your defensive coverages, because that child now knows what defense you in. Don't walk your safeties down. Do not walk your safeties down to the tackle box and put your coverage in zero coverage, because my quarterback now know what to do with it. They do. And if you got somebody slow on my quarterback, somebody that ain't taking account for my quarterback, you can't catch my quarterback. But if you do show my quarterback that you spy my quarterback is not checking for the hot route, i.e. either a tight end or a running back that's leaking out the backfield. Remember, my quarterback runs a sub 4.40. They just happen to be able to read the entire field. You can't do anything with that type of quarterback. And in 2024, I'm here to tell you, that quarterback still ain't seen the field yet. Y'all better be glad I'm not a quarterback coach. But anyway, yeah. I'm mad at my Philadelphia Eagles for trading y'all for y'all second-year quarterback. Hey, y'all like it? We love it. And the weapons we got on defense now, Steelers are going to be a problem. Nice. Do those pieces snap on the original legs? Let me see. When you say those pieces, I want to make sure I know what you're talking about, Gray. What are we talking about, Gray? What's going on now? Tell them what's going on. Now, Gray, you got to come back and tell me what you're talking about. X-Men 97, I won't be watching. I will buy the X-Men manga reprint released this Christmas. Okay. That's what that is. Come back and tell me what you're talking about, Gray. So we got that going on. We're going to keep this up. Let's see here. Aliens. Aliens is making a comeback, and this Marvel is effing with the Aliens IP. They are. It's not a surprise. Aliens actually has a What If comic book coming out. So we got Aliens, Black, White, and Blood 3 or 4. We got What If Aliens. What if Aliens? Carter Burke had lived. What if Carter Burke had lived? The piece from Metaverse. Oh, yeah. So let me go back. They snap on. Yeah, they snap on. That's what that. Make sure I grab the right one. Yeah, they snap on upper torsos. That's exactly what that is. Snap on upper torso. Don't need to overcook the grits at all and everything like that. Yeah, make it do what it do. Yeah. This, What If, issue 2 of 5, 35 years after the disaster on Hadley's Hope, company man Carter Burke is eking out a cursed existence on a backwater asteroid. With his once promising career in the toilet, Burke's only remaining purpose in life is to care for his daughter, Bree. She hates him, probably for being a horrible person. But when she finds out what he's up to now, it's not going to be a friendly reunion. Has Burke learned his lesson, or is he about to get all of his companions killed again? Predator, Planet of the Apes. Darth Maul stars in his very own horror blockbuster. Darth Maul, black, white, and red. Thrawn alliances. I'm not a Star Wars fan. Jango Fett, not doing that. Stormbreakers. So I guess we'll do it like this. If you are the Mystic Omnibus hardcover, Brandon Peterson cover, that's going to be available August 2024. Make sure we got that. On a world where society is based upon magic, ultimate power rests in the hands of the last person who wants it. Gazelle Villard, Professional Party Girl. Got that. Ghost Rider, Danny Ketch, Omnibus, Volume 1, hardcover. That comes out September 2024. Excalibur, Omnibus, Volume 3, hardcover. Anthony Wynn, hardcover. That comes out September 2024. Don't know if you want to get that. Be sure to bring that. Bring this cover in so y'all can have that. Now, I might get this one. I don't. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's $125. No, I'm not. I'm not. It is The Avengers by Busick and Perez Omnibus Volume 2, hardcover. George Perez 25th issue cover, new printing. It is available September 2024. It is going for $125. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. We got Extreme X-Men. I don't know if anybody was a fan of that series when it came out. Don't know. But Extreme X-Men by Chris Claremont Omnibus Volume 2 hardcover. That is going for $100. It will be out on sale August 2024. I don't know who checking for that. You say Mace Windu. Let's go back. Tell him says Mace Windu. And thank you so much. Yes, Mace Windu. 3 of 4. He's got a mini series out. One of the greatest Jedi must stop an explosive secret from falling into the wrong hands. Yes, he does have a comic out. So yes, Mace Windu does have a comic out. It is a 4-issue limited series, so you might want to go check that out. Let me keep the party rolling. Any Tony Stark fans here? Y'all let me know. Not really thinking about that. Let me see. What if Loki was worthy? What if Loki saved Asgard from Tony Stark's revenge? This is a new novel. It's a novel. It's a novel. Loki and Valkyrie set redemption in the first adventure of an epic new multiversal series that reimagines the origins of iconic. Did anybody else used to read novels back in the day? Go to Barnes and Noble, Books A Million or whatever, and just pick up a novel, a superhero novel. Because both, not the comic book, not the omnibus, but actual novel. Yeah, they got that. Hulk Grand Design. This is crazy. I used to do. Listen, Luke Cage Gang War. They do have it in trade paperback. It's going to be on sale May 2024. How about I just do the video reviews, put them together, and you just, in essence, I'm trying to tell you, save money. Save money. Save money. Don't do that to yourself. They got the Spider-Man Gang War. Hey, who knows? Black Panther, Eve Ewing. That trade paperback is gonna be available June 2024. That's gonna be her complete. That's gonna be volume 2 trade paperback. So yeah, it'll have issues 6 through 10 in that. So you want to check that out? That'll be available then. Astonishing Iceman. I'm not effing with Iceman. Marvel, you're gonna have to fix that for reasons. You know, I'm not doing that. Alpha Flight, Divided We Stand, trade paperback. Or you can save yourself some money. I do have Alpha Flight, Divided We Stand as a video series. You can go check that out, or you can go spend the money. Your call. The trade paperback is $17.99. That comes out June 2024. They got Uncanny Avengers. You can get that. That wasn't a bad series. Uncanny Avengers. That trade paperback comes out May 2024. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. It's totally up to you. So yeah, that's it. That's what we got going on. Marvel preview stuff that I'm checking for. Stuff that I'm checking for. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with the new age of Marvel. And when I say do with the new age of Marvel, I do know they have Blood Hunt coming out. We are checking for that. My brother D Real and I are checking for Blood Hunt. We're gonna make it do what it do in regards to that. As far as everything else, I think this is my wife coming in here. And if this is my wife, this is something that she has not seen yet. And I'm going to do my best so that she can see it. My wife has not seen this. She know it was in a box, but she has not seen it. So I guess if we.
What do you have? Can I move the paper? It's paper on it. Can I move the paper?
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I like it. Booker T. Shout out to Booker T. Yeah. Whoop that trick. I like it. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, did they see this? Did they
Yeah,
see
they
it?
see it. You come on.
I'm sorry, I've been running.
That's their second time seeing me. Yeah.
Oh, see, look. Oh my God, y'all. Baby.
In brightest day, in blackest night. I try. Been doing that for a long time now.
When did you get these? Oh, you tricked. Oh, so you tricked me this time.
Today. Came in the mail today.
But
Like I said,
bought it. You bought it before I bought it because I ain't not get these.
The only thing I could think of that would put a Green Lantern power ring, but you can't just not the power ring. The Green Lantern. Well, you just can't have just the Green Lantern because you got more than the Green Lantern ring. I would need all the power batteries, and I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, maybe I'll get me.
Maybe.
Anyway, so I read an X-Men novel with the alien Lucifer who broke Professor X back as the main villain. Yep. I remember that story. So we got that. And I guess we got a little time. What are we at the hour 16-minute mark? So we got this Marvel preview 2, right? The one we were just looking at was the first one, right? We got Midnight Suns coming up. I'm stoked for that. Howard the Duck is for whatever reason. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Blood Hunt issue 1. I still want to know why Carol Danvers looks like a drum major. I do. Not understanding that. Blade is looking more Wesley Snipish in this picture. He's looking a lot Wesley Snipish in this picture. Shout out to Wesley. Union, listen. So let's talk Blood Hunt. I don't think we talked Blood Hunt like that. So let's go over Blood Hunt. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's talk about it. So, because we had some questions. And I had some questions. I don't think I did a great enough job. I don't think I did a good enough job. So let's go over this. So this is the bloodiest Marvel event ever. Right. So Blood Hunt, we understand what that's gonna look like. Stuff getting ugly. But let's talk about these titles they're gonna have going along with Blood Hunt. So we got Dracula. I know somebody asked about Dracula. All will bow to the Lord of the Vampires. It don't say when it's coming out. That's my issue. Blade is Dracula's ultimate nemesis, the most formidable vampire hunter in the world. Blade is Briella Brooks' father, the man who's training her to follow in his footsteps. But during the blood hunt, when day is night and all is not as it appears, these enemies may find their interest, however briefly aligned, for the fate of humanity. So that's making me feel like we can look forward to Blade's daughter Briella, and Brill and Dracula becoming allies in this series right here. Then we have Midnight Suns, Blood Hunt, issue 1. Dracula Blood Hunt issue 1 as well. D-Real and I did go over this last night. I don't think we jumped into telling you giving you the issue synopsis. The return of the Midnight Suns, the original Midnight Suns, the OG team, reunite to deal with the vampire threat unleashed in Blood Hunt. But first, they must defeat one of their own, Blade. This is going to be 40 issues. Both 40 pages. Both comics are 40 pages. That's a lot of content. That's a lot of content. Union Jack the Ripper. Now, Sherlock Holmes, I'm sorry, Jack the Ripper. Those have always been low-key interests of mine. It is. So, Union Jack the Ripper, kind of, you reel me in. Union Jack the Ripper. Union Jack paints the UK red. As vampires inherit the earth, one lone man has made it his mission to protect it, which we know who Union Jack's uncle is, right? Brother was, right? But what does Joey Chapman, Union Jack, have up his sleeves, and will it be enough? And who will Union Jack have to face to keep London from falling? I don't know if this picture gets you crunk. I don't know if the picture gets you crunk, but maybe feel some type of way. So, blood hunters. Blood hunters, it looks like we have one of four. On that team, we have Hawkeye, Dagger, and Man Wolf. Those are the blood hunters. Let's read this synopsis real quick. See if we gonna like it. The first in a new anthology series that explores how the shattering events of Blood Hunt cover the breadth of the Marvel Universe. Hawkeye is on the run, but does he have enough trick arrows in his quiver to avoid both the long arm of the law and vampires out his blood? Man Wolf and J. Jonah Jameson, Man Wolf is his son, do a little father-son bonding while also fighting for their lives against a horde of bloodsuckers. And in a continuing story with Cloak missing in action, Dagger strikes out in search of new and surprising allies. Witness the genesis of Marvel's wildest team yet, the Blood Hunters. It all begins here. That's an interesting synopsis. That's interesting. This is the one we're looking for, though. Black Panther. Blood Hunt. 1 of 3. T'Challa the Vampire. Buddy been through a lot, ain't he? A key Blood Hunt tie-in. This is key. Spinning directly from the events in the Blood Hunt series, Black Panther finds himself transformed into a vampire and tasked with carrying out a key mission for the vampire overlord. But even a dark transformation won't keep T'Challa from his duties to Wakanda, for better or for worse. Checking that one out. I'm checking that one out. They got Venom, Vampire, Venom. I feel like that's the same damn thing. Moon Knight. Not checking it. We do have Avengers 14, Blood Hunt tie-in. We got that. New team lineup debut. New team lineup debut. With the current Avengers tied up and under siege during Blood Hunt, Captain Marvel calls for aid. And who better to assemble a new team of Avengers than Steve Rogers? Captain America gathers the forces of Quicksilver, Hawkeye, Hercules, and Hazmat. When I say Hawkeye, I'm not talking about Clint. Clint already busy, so we know this is right. To take on the hordes of vampires attacking all over the world. And when they encounter an organized army of vampires in uniform led by a surprise villain, it gets personal. Yes, T'Challa becomes a vampire. Yes, he does. Strange Academy. They got it going on too. Doctor Strange. Look like Doctor Strange is gonna get bitten. Morbius. Where would we be? Of course, we got Morbius. Amazing Spider-Man. This Spider-Man got a lot of stuff going on. Ultimate Black Panther 4. So I'm just gonna sit this right here because I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read. Yeah, we looking, keep looking, we looking, keep looking. Go get it, girl. Get it, girl. So As y'all know, I fall back on social media. When I say social media, I just say what I got to say and I go about my business because some folks want to go back and forth with you. This is the reason why I don't want to go back and forth with people. It is what it is. Ultimate Black Panther issue 4. And it doesn't say 4-4, so it keeps it going. Brian Hill, Stefano Caselli, Barry Caselli. Shorty seizes the throne. Shorty seizes the throne. With T'Challa missing and presumed dead, Wakanda needs a new leader. Shuri wants a war against Ra and Khonshu more than T'Challa ever did, but at what cost? Meanwhile, Black Panther must learn from his new allies, the freedom fighters, Killmonger and Storm. Who's sitting on the throne? Shuri. Once again, who is sitting on the throne? Shuri. This is Marvel. Who they say want war more with Khonshu and Ra than T'Challa? Shuri. They say anything about Okoye? They say anything about Okoye? Okay. Ultimate X-Men 3, not checking for that. Wolverine Deadpool, not checking for that. Even though I like them, not checking for it. Doom. In the near future, Doom alone must save the Marvel universe. Doom 1 for my Dr. Doom fans out there. This is coming to us from Jonathan Hickman and Sanford Green. Legendary creators Jonathan Hickman and Sanford Green send Dr. Doom on a journey unlike any he has undertaken before. With Valeria Richards at his side, Doom goes on a quest to harness more power than any human has ever wielded before in order to try to stop Galactus from bringing about the death of the universe. So he's going on a hero's journey. Yes, we have received word from Brian Hill that Ultimate Black Panther is an ongoing story. So yes, great question, Afro. Great question. Helverine. I know y'all like, what in it? What is a Helverine? Helverine appears to be a cross between Wolverine and Ghost Rider. Let's take a look at this. Because you demanded it, the return. I didn't know it was a return. I didn't know we had him the first time around. Helverine, when a demonic force known as Bagra Ghul first came to Earth, it brought Logan and Ghost Rider together to hunt it before it possessed Wolverine. But now in the present day, what event would put the Helverine back on the streets? And is he slashing his Hellfire claws for good or evil and introducing the all-new Hellfire Warriors? It's not telling me when it's coming out, but I might have to check that out. I might have to check this out. Like I didn't know I needed that. I didn't know I needed Wolverine and Ghost Rider together. I didn't know I needed that, but apparently. Get Fury. Like not Get Smart, but Get Fury. So we're getting the return of Nick Fury, the OG Nick Fury. We're gonna get a return of that. Don't know when it's coming out, but Get Fury is a 5-issue limited series, so we're gonna get that. Okay, giant size X-Men 1. I think they playing. A mysterious car has lured. Yeah, I think they playing. I don't know what's going on with this, but I think they play pimping. I think they play pimping. I don't. The Avenging Angel loses himself in a dangerous maze of the mind. A mysterious car has lured the dashing Warren Worthington III, aka Angel of the X-Men, to a quiet New York City street where he will undergo a torturous trial unlike any he's ever faced before. So what y'all get ready to do to him is going to be worse than what Apocalypse did to him, because that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. And then I know this Warren, but this ain't the Warren you want to run up. This ain't Warren. This Warren, who, depending on whether or not you piss him off or not, he turn into somebody. Never mind. I don't know. I can't say I'm gonna be there for that. Deadpool has a new ongoing series. Ghost Rider, Final Vengeance, Kid Venom. We're not doing that Kid Venom thing. Spider-Man, Shadow of the Green Goblin. Nope, not doing that one either. Spider-Man. So y'all telling me Gwen Stacy and Peter a thing, and y'all telling me that Miles and Kamala. Who knew Miles and Kamala was dating? I thought Miles was dating the Vulture's granddaughter. What's going on, Grand Madam? What's going on? I thought Miles was dating the Vulture's granddaughter. When he started dating Kamala? The Spectacular Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man, not to be confused with Spider-Man. The Spectacular Spider-Man 3. You know, him and Peter meet up every week at Empire State Coffee Bean. It says here, love is in the air at the Empire State University Coffee Bean as Miles Morales and Kamala Khan get their first date alongside Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy. You aren't going to believe this issue of the best new book of 2024. So I'm gonna go. So Miles and Kamala dating? I gotta go back. When did Miles and Kamala become a thing? And why ain't nobody said nothing? They better not have gotten rid of. That's what I was asking. Eve Ewing working on the new X-Men books as well. So is BP really done after Blood Hunt? Or I wonder if it'll get a. I'm not sure. And I tell them thank you so much. I don't know if they actually set Eve Ewing up for success with the team that she's working with. That new X-Men team, I don't like it. She didn't need that team. She ain't got but two folks over there. Emma Frost. See, this is where I sit back and I look. Okay, so it's Emma Frost, it's Kitty Pryde, and three new cats. Okay. From what I was told, one of them is an Asian female. Okay, cool. From what I was told, the other one is transgender. I don't know. And that's the tall one. A transgender female. So I don't know. And then the other one, I don't know. Like, I'm like, how do you expect her to be successful with this team? Like, you've given her a team that anybody that's, watch this, anybody that feels like you got an agenda, they going to attack that team because they're going to be like, that's the agenda team right there. You giving her a team with three new characters. What is she supposed to do with that? Like, the X-Men fans, out of the three books you're launching, that's the least, and that's the one that she's over. You didn't set that queen up for success at all. Nobody's checking for that book. It is what it is. But anyway, hey, what do I know? I just been reading comic books for a year. So yeah, I'm hoping they didn't get rid of her. But hey, Miss Keita, what's going on? Miss Keita, we got Grand Madam in here. Miles is still dating her last I checked. They got my boy moving on to the next one. They got my boy, yeah, move on. Where did Miles and Kamala meet? I'm gonna need somebody else to come in. God, somebody else gonna have to come in and tell me that one. Dr. Eve Ewing could have Black Panther as no, not in that one. He could be a. She's not even over the Storm book, so he probably might show up in Aurora's book. But there's no reason. When I say this, I want to make sure there's absolutely no reason for T'Challa to show up in the Exceptional X-Men. None. There's no reason, and I hope they keep that what that is. Don't bring him over there. And Indian people don't really date Black people like that, so I don't. We aren't saying it's not possible, people. We're just saying that in day-to-day lives, that's not a common occurrence. No, actually, that's a rarity. That's what we're saying. That's a rarity. So we got Superior Spider-Man. Spider-Boy's in a black costume now. I don't know why. Who cares? Spider-Boy, not a fan of that. Edge of Spider-Verse. Edge of Spider-Verse is a 4-issue limited series. That is the book that stars the sister Spider, Jessica Jones. So we got her. I'm probably gonna pick that up. It's a 4-issue limited series. I'm probably gonna pick it up, show the sisters some love. I'm gonna wind up picking it up. So yeah. Then we got the Spider-Punk. We know that's a 4-issue limited series, right? Armed and Dangerous. We're gonna copy it. We're gonna get that. What If Venom? Not checking for that at all. Marvel Gods. From what I've heard, my brother D Real is doing video reviews on that. Y'all check that out. From what I've heard, that is a great story. Marvel Voices Pride. So I'm going to say this. Yes, I will be getting this. Yes, it's got Mystique and Destiny getting married. This is a long time coming for those two characters. So yes, I'll be getting it. Why? Because I'm secure in mine, and this ain't gonna bother me. Some good writing in here. I'm gonna read it. Some great stories. I'll be covering Destiny and Mystique's wedding. We see Kurt Wagner is attending and everything like that. So yes, I will be making it do what it do. I don't care. I'm not telling the religious aspect would be a big problem too. But watch this. What is Miles's religion? He's Afro-Latino. You know what I can tell you just right off the rip, and he in New York. It ain't Southern Baptist. It definitely ain't Southern Baptist. So yeah, we're gonna be checking that out. Wolverine 50. Creed versus Logan. The final showdown. It all comes down to this. The final, is it the final battle? Is it? Don't threaten me with a good time. The final battle between Wolverine and Sabretooth, the Sabretooth War concludes in the way it began, a violent, bloody battle, but who will be left standing? Logan. I don't even know what, he's the hero. He gonna win. Plus special short stories celebrating 50 issues of this run and 50 issues of Wolverine. How much y'all want to bet Wolverine got more comics than T'Challa? From legendary Logan scribes, including Larry Hannah, as well as final send-off from Benjamin Percy and Javier Hernandez, and some special surprises. Also, can I say this? It's Jaime Reyes. I know you want to call him Jamie Reyes. That's disrespectful as hell. That means your privilege behind can't even do enough to just pronounce it like it's supposed to be pronounced. You say you just gonna call him Jamie Reyes because that's what you want to. Well, suppose I just called you Milk Toast. Suppose I just called you whatever the hell I wanted this damn called you. And I know it seems like this is random, No, it's not random. One YouTuber does comic book reviews. He don't want to call him. It's Jaime. This is the stuff that we be talking about. And you being Mike, that's a microaggression. It's Jaime, Javier, Jesus. It's not Javier. It's not Jesus. It's not even Gerald. It's Geraldo. I thought you were a member of that demographic till you showed you didn't give two damns about respecting the demographic. And I'm saying it because as I'm looking here, that's what it's all about, respect. It's Jaime Reyes. Everybody that's Latino should have lit your ass up when you said you couldn't be bothered to pronounce it the correct damn way. That's part of the problem when it comes to people that look like you. You can have it right there in your damn face. You can have people tell you what it is, and because you entitled, that's that entitled mindset, I'm just gonna say it the way. No, that's disrespectful as hell. I'm sorry. But growing up, watch this. Growing up, I had Puerto Rican friends. Edwin Mendez, Jose, not Jose, Jose Arroyo, Catherine Torres. So when it comes to my brothers and sisters in the Latin community, I'm gonna respect them no differently than I would want to be respected my damn self. And at the end of the day, if you don't want to pronounce somebody's name right, that says a whole damn lot right then and there. You bigoted. Regardless of how you conduct yourself, you bigoted. I'm gonna pronounce it the way I want to. That's not how that's done, fam. Anyway, we got Fall of House of X 5. I'm checking that. I got that. Rise of the Powers of X 5. Jean Grey returns. That's on my pull list. The end is not. I'm not picking. To be X-Men 34, so you want to make sure you got X-Men 34 on your pull list. Here's what's crazy. I look in this picture and I see Sync. He's holding up Rogue. That makes sense because of how their powers operate. But I ain't got no information about Sync in the next generation of X-Men. We got Invincible Iron Man 18 side by side with Magneto. For years, the master of magnetism was Iron Man's greatest fear. I can understand that. But to take down Orchis, will Tony have to work with the X-Men's former adversary? And will a fight against every sentinel on Earth be too much for even these two powerhouses? Okay, I'm gonna have to check that one out. Y'all putting that on your pull list? Put that on your pull list. Oh boy, I got when North Star got married. Yeah, listen, we gonna make it do what it do. We represent everybody. We ain't gonna have like that. That's what I'm talking about. Wolverine and Sabretooth gonna be back. Talking about that's the final battle. I ain't believing that. Afro, yeah, they're gonna need to address that. What Afro say? The religious aspect would be a big problem too. X-Men Forever 3 or 4 wore Krakoa, a hunt in the white hot room, and a heartwarming family reunion, by which we mean possibly involving setting fire to someone's heart with a flamethrower. What the hell? So I don't know. X-Men Forever. Miss Marvel, Mutant Menace. I'm just not gonna be spending that much Marvel. I like the X-Men, but like I said, some of these stories gonna have to involve me if you expect me to spend money on it. And when I say involve me, y'all know what I'm saying. Weapon, X-Men 3 or 4, Weapon X-Men 97. They got a comic coming out. It is what it is. Gonna make do what they do. Wolverine, Madripoor Knights, they can have at it. Cable 4-4, that's a limited series. They can have at it. Not doing anything with that. The Immortal Thor 10, Thor Must Die. Can't necessarily say I'm a Thor fan like that, but following up on the Gods page from Immortal Thor 1, Tyr has vanished, and there are whispers of cosmic forces at work, and so the children of Odin gather in their father's name to search for one of their own. Regal Thor, Fierce Angela, Brave Balder. You heard that name in a minute. Swift, Hermod, Quiet Hornir, Strong Vider, Cunning Loki, even Lausa, the youngest, all were there in another beside another whose name they feared. This is the story of the immortal Thor and the lost son of Odin. Okay, so Thor 11 sounds like it's going to be interesting. Captain Marvel. Not doing that. Captain America. Looks like my buddy is going back to his translucent shield. Yeah, good on that. Power Pack. Yes. Power Pack is back in a 5-issue limited series. Night Thrasher. They do have him, and I had a feeling it was coming to this. They do have him. If you see this, let me read. They do have him and Rage, OG, whatever you want to call him, look like they fighting side by side. I kind of figured by the time we got to issue 4, the New Warriors would be reformed. Shout out to Mr. Ray Smith. That was the purpose for me getting those action figures and everything like that. So it definitely looks like that's what's going to be going on. Now, I do know somebody asked about a skateboard. That's a grown-ass man. When we met Night Thrasher was by and large a older teenager skateboarding. That's a grown-ass man. Culturally speaking, the only brother we know that was skateboarding as a grown-ass man was Lil Wayne. Well, I don't think any of us are calling Dwayne Thomas, looking at Dwayne Thomas as Lil Wayne. What would be the next evolutionary step for Night Thrasher as a superhero when it comes to transportation? That's a grown-ass man. It ain't gonna be the skateboard. It's not gonna be a pair of skate nothing. You're gonna need to put him on a motorcycle. Other than that, him running from rooftop to rooftop is what we get. But no, him on a skateboard should be some BS. No, honestly, you probably need to have Buddy, since he does have connections to Wakanda and everything like that. You probably need to have it where he has a motorcycle, and we've seen this before with the Spider-Man buggy, right? That motorcycle need to be able to go anywhere. And when I say anywhere, much like Ghost Rider's motorcycle, where it can go up buildings, Night Thrasher, if we're going to get him some transportation, it need to be able to go up buildings. It need, watch this. We Spider-Man fans, Spider-Man cartoon, the Night Thrasher motorcycle would need to be able to do everything the Spider-Man motorcycle can do for it to be what that's going to be. So yeah. Anyway, it says Night Thrasher can no longer walk the line and is forced to choose a side in the final battle for the soul of the city. Enemies become allies, and the life of an old friend hangs in the balance as Dwayne fights to free himself from the past and save the future. But when the dust settles, will there even be anything or anyone worth saving? So I do admire your stance still regarding how you spend or don't spend your money if you not. and thank you so much, Afro. Me and my brother D Real were talking about it last night. It's just I didn't pay my dues. Like I've done that. Like I've done enough for folks that don't look like me, characters that don't look like me in my lifetime. I didn't spend enough money. I have. I'm out. I'm exhausted. That's why Lord of the Rings, I ain't in it. And because I watched enough programming in my lifetime where I was not in it, I'm good. I ain't got to keep doing that. Game of Thrones, I'm not in it. Somebody else, watch this, a new black person. And when I say a new black person, you in your 20s, you in your 30s, oh, you might run to that. Cause you not like me. You ain't been here long. You ain't tired of seeing, you haven't been worn out yet or watching stuff over and over again, and you not in it. I'm worn out. I'm past that. I want to see us. And I don't want to see us cussing each other out. I don't want to see us taking off shoes and throwing them at each other. I don't want to see us throwing champagne in each other's faces and everything like that. Nah, I want to see us joking, laughing, having a good time, kicking the bobo, sitting at the coffee shop, sitting at the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. Once you start popping, it's hard to make the hard. I just want to see us do some normal. I don't want to see all that other stuff. I don't. And I ain't got to. That's one of the beauties of getting older. When you get older, you be like, man, I ain't gotta do that. You don't lose no sleep no more. You don't even worry about being popular when you get older. You just worried about peace. You know, so appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. The last time I picked up a Thor book was Siege. True. With all these mutants walking around, why not let Claremont write a team in current canon? Because it's a whole bunch of mutants walking around. It's a whole. I'm looking at my table and it's a whole bunch of mutants walking around. Like, good Lord, it's a whole. I can't even stretch my hand one way or the other and not find not. If I reach my hand over here, I come back a mutant. If I reach my hand over here, I come back a mutant. If I reach my hand to the front, I come back a mutant. Here a mutant, there a mutant, everywhere a mutant. Good Lord Jesus, have mercy. That's all I know what to tell you. Not even Lil Wayne really knew. Right, that's true. That's true. That's true. A Night Thrasher motorcycle would be amazing. I'm thinking that's because I know the allure of the Night Thrasher character, brother, skateboard. I get it. He still got his income sticks. Somebody did add, he too old for the skateboard, dude. Like, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So we got She-Hulk. And then she dating Jack of Hearts. Okay. Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, the Incredible Hulk. Got that. Daredevil, loving the couple. We finally got them two married. Still holding out hope for T'Challa and Aurora. Can we get that? Predator, Wolverine, Predator. We got an Aliens, Matt. We got an Aliens. We got Darth Maul. I told y'all I'm not really into that. Star Wars. Jango Fett. Nope. Mace Windu. Mace Windu 4-4. That is a limited series. So if you are a Star Wars Mace Windu fan, that is a limited series. So you want to check that out. Introducing the Shroud. So y'all want to check that out. Mace Windu. We got some Stormbreaker titles. We got Frederick, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Godzilla. Godzilla in DC and Marvel. Marvel say they're not missing out on the Godzilla family. They say they're not missing out. They say they're gonna get their chain. I don't know those of y'all that remember, old enough to remember Godzilla at one point in time was in the Marvel Universe. He was in the Marvel Universe. The Shogun Warriors were in the Marvel Universe, as were the Micronauts. Now, those might not remember, but if you watch the movie Ant-Man into the Quantumania, Ant-Man and Wasp into the Quantumania, and you ain't getting no Micronauts, they ain't do that right. The Microverse is the home of the Micronauts. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you. Low key, That's to a degree. I'm gonna replace that word because ever since we've had Prof T on the channel, I don't the whole low key thing, it just don't sound right no more. But to a degree, that's why I don't really mess with the microverse. That's the micronauts. You can give me them action figures, but don't make the microverse home to Ant-Man and the Wasp. We're not doing that. Like I'm not no, we're not doing that. Let me see. Thank you. Let me see. I understand my comic book priority is a concrete, unique comics, Godhood comics, and Ripperverse. Yes, Eric. Yeah, I know Eric is a brother. Yeah, man. And listen, I'm subscribed to Eric. He gonna do that. So I follow Eric. I do. I ain't gonna act like that. And I'm wishing my brother well. He's doing amazing things, and I'm a quiet supporter. I'm happy for him because he went out and handled his business. So I'm definitely on stoked for my brother. He would be pulled over constantly. Yes, he would. Transformers were in the Marvel Universe too. Spider-Man webbed up Megatron. So right. So looking forward to that. Let's see what else we got going on here. They've got some hardcover paper omnibuses. I'm not checking for Captain America, Loki. So NYX on sale September 24th. Hardcover. Headline. This is the first we're getting of what the NYX storyline is supposed to be about. Give me 1 second. Headline. Meet a pack of New York City gutter punks, including a girl destined to one day become the all-new, all-different Wolverine. Yes, X-23 journey of hardship begins in NYC, where Xavier's dream has failed a group of young mutants. These wayward angels with dirty faces must rely on themselves for everything from food to shelter to love. Just as the X-Men battle for their lives against supervillains, these kids face their own fight for survival in the cold, harsh city that never sleeps against the backdrop of their species, not expectations. The world of the X-Men hits this street in this gritty and offbeat different series, now looking better than ever before on the oversized pages of a gallery edition. So we're checking for some homeless X-Men. I didn't know that's what I needed. Now you giving me lore X-23. I'm of the mindset based on folks that I've listened to. You know what they were wanting to come out of the Krakoan age? Sync and Lore's relationship. What you weren't checking for as the editorial staff, what you weren't paying attention to, because you put a lot of time and effort into establishing the relationship between Sync and Lore. So were you not paying attention to the comic book reviews? Were you not reading the letters that were written into you to understand that folks actually like them together as a couple? That's guaranteed money, built-in money, by the way that you built up over a period of time because you kept writing them stories. So in essence, for you to write lore like this means you, the editorial room, saw no value, little to no value in their relationship to spend it forward. Damn. So all I can say is damn. That's all I can say. It's an editorial decision. Dark X-Men, the Mercy Crown trade paperback, that will be available for sale July 2024. Uncanny Spider-Man, that's with Nightcrawler as Spider-Man. That trade paperback will be available June 2024. It's going for $24.99. Dark X-Men, the Mercy Crown, That's going for $19.99. Just want to make sure I'm keeping y'all up to date with that. What's going on with that? We will get a Sins of Sinister trade paperback. That will go for $50. That will be releasing June 2024 if you want to get that. We will also have Realm of X trade paperback. That'll be coming out June 2024. We will have a X-Force trade paperback. That'll be coming out June 2024. And the Realm of X will be $17.99. The X-Force will be $15.99. And then you will have the Adventures, the Twilight Dreaming. Did you check Sons of Star Trek? No, did not. No. Not because I did not think it was good, Mr. Guathany. It's just a lot going on. Trying to make sure spend the money where I can, because I have finite funds. I don't have infinite funds. I have finite funds. And there have been other things that I found that caught my eye. So no, but doesn't mean it's not interesting. So yeah, that Avengers Twilight trade paperback, that's gonna be going for $15.99. Thunderbolts, not to be confused with what they got going on over there, because that is not it. That is not it. Thunderbolts World Strike sale, June 2024. Then we have Hawkeye, Modern Era, The Reunion. That is Volume 1, July 2024. That is $44.99. So they want you to spend some change. New X-Men, Modern Era Epic Collection, Volume 1. That is $44.99. I can't necessarily say I'm a fan of this one. This is the X-Men written by Grant Morrison. Not necessarily a fan of that. Thor, Modern Era. This would have been Thor Modern Era written by J. Michael Straczynski. That's going to be going for $44.99. They got Captain Marvel. That's about it, though. That is about it. What I will be doing, if you like what we got going on this Saturday and you like me to keep this up and everything like that, I will be keeping us up to date every Saturday, taking pride and letting us know what's going on in regards to upcoming comic book releases. I do plan on coming back to y'all later on today with some more comic book content on action figure news. But in the meantime, in between time, thank y'all so much for rocking with your brother. Hopefully you got out of it what I got out of it, which was some great comic book content. That said, y'all always know how I like to end this. I want to make sure I can talk to you. So take care of your health. Click, like, share, subscribe. Take care of your health. That way I can always talk to you and not talk about you. I ain't saying, I'm just saying.